Hello, hello. Mid-July. Welcome to class. My name is Bianca. I'll be guiding you through practice. Let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. Please make your way there. Walk your knees as wide as your mat or as wide as you wish. And then let your arms extend nice and long. Rest your forehead down. Inhale a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, just allow the body to stillness. Allow the mind to be still. Focus on your breath. Listening to the ins and outs of the breath. Just feeling a sense of calmness take over, a sense of peace. Whatever is going on in your surroundings, any sounds, sensations, smells, just bring yourself here to the present. Creating some time for yourself here, taking what you need for a class. And if you haven't already, start to breathe in and out through the nose. Finding a nice rhythm with your breath. On the inhales, you'll fill it up all the way. On your exhales, you'll let the breath go. Just like a wave crashing onto the ocean, the shore, that in and out of the breath. Okay, take a few more. And then from here, begin to bend your elbows. Take your hands behind towards your shoulder blades, stretching out the triceps. Try to hold on to the back with your fingertips. Try to point your elbows forward in space. Nice, and then inhale, extend both palms down. Lift your head. And then look over towards the left side. So just stretching the neck here. Rest your right side temple onto the mat. Good, inhale, center. And then take your left side temple onto the mat here. Rest, stretching out the neck. Good, inhale, center, and then rise up all the way. Find tabletop, tuck your toes, and then sit all the way back into your lifted child's pose. So lift your knees from the mat, lift your heels. You're on your tippy toes here, rounding your spine for a lifted child's pose. And then return to your tabletop. Nice. Once you're there, untuck your toes, parallel your shins. Inhale for cow pose. Lift, tailbone, gaze. Exhale, round the spine, curl, cat. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. So moving here, letting your spine free itself of any tension, anything you're holding on to today. You can add some hip circles, so just bringing your hips in a circle around, trying to really loosen up here through the body. From here, inhale tabletop, exhale downward facing dog, lift your hips. Lift your heels as well, and then start to pedal it out, bend one knee, bend the other. And let your fingers turn out a bit to the sides. Keep your arms strong and stable here. Keep your hips really high as you strengthen and you straighten out through the arms further. And then from here, lower just the right knee. And then extend the left leg behind you for your modified side plank. Lift your left arm. Go, once you're here, just circle the left arm forward lifting it up and back. So just freeing up here through the side body, through the chest, making sure you're breathing there. And then from here, extend the left fingers forward and the left toes up and back. So lift your left foot up at your hip height, and then elevate the chest. Lift the right rib cage from the floor. Feel what muscles are working here. It's right inner thighs, glutes, left inner thighs, obliques, arms, your back. And then from here, take a hold of the left foot. Find a chest expansion. Try to shine your quad forward as you open up through the chest. Nice. And then from here, just straighten out arm and leg, right back to where you were, and then take circles with your arms and your legs. Small circles. Just up above. If you need a visual, you can look here. Good, breathe. And then other side, circle the other way. Just awakening the muscles. It's really small. Good, and release, hands, knees. Nice work. Inhale for cow pose. And exhale, round your back for cat. Right away, lift yourself up to your downward facing dog. Elevate the hips. Just notice the difference between right and left leg. Keep pressing your chest towards your thighs and keep hugging your triceps back. All right, from here, lower the left knee. On the inhale to your modified side plank, lift your right arm, lift your right leg. And then with this pose, begin to circle your right arm in the biggest circles that your body can access. Trying to loosen up the connective tissues that attach into the shoulder. Stretching out through the rib cage. Good, circle the other direction. All the while, keep your core engaged. Keep your left arm really strong. Press your zipper forward if you can. And then reach your right hand to your right foot. Press your foot right back into your hand and then expand through the chest. You might want to keep a bend in the elbows here. You can look up, forward, or down for more support. Good. And then extend the leg high and then reach the right arm above your head. Hold here. See what you can engage. Is it your right glute? Is it your right side core? Do you feel this in the shoulders? You feel it in the triceps? And then when you're ready, smallest of circles, arm and leg. Control. Breathe. Nice. Yes, you got it. And then the other way, super small circles. Just really activating the mind. And then very slowly release. Nice work. All right, inhale for cow pose, lift. Exhale, round your back for cat. And then we'll take a quick puppy pose. Walk the hands forward, forehead comes down. Align your hips over the knees. Try to flatten out the tops of your feet on the mat. Allow this big back bend to occur, and then it's also opening up through the underarms. Next, slide the hands back in. We'll lift it up, downward facing dog. And then walk forward to the middle of your mat when you're ready. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Fold in half here, bend the knees. Let your body hang heavy. Anchor your hands to the mat if you can reach. You can also hold on to your feet, your ankles, or your shins here. Either way, just enjoying the upside down feeling. Maybe it's the first time today you've been upside down. Shake your head yes and no. And then start to sway your hips side to side. Travel your hands to either side of your foot. Just feeling what is good there for the hips. And then take the hands to your hips, slowly rise up. Once you're at the top, hands to your hips, or your sacrum, and then press the chest forward for a standing back bend. Breathe here. Proud chest. Good. Inhale, upright the spine, arms high. Interlace the hands, please, and then leave the pointer fingers up, spread the toes, take a side bend to the left. And try to use your biceps to hug in towards your ears. Inhale, center, and then exhale, side bend to the right. Straight arms, long spine. Inhale, center, and then over towards the left again. Inhale, center, and then over towards the right. Inhale, center. On the exhale, widen your feet as wide as your mat, and then sit down to your frog pose. Take your hands to your hips. Loosening up the hips here, really good after a long week. On the inhale, stand up, straight up. Hopefully that works through your knees. If not, take your own pace. Exhale, lower all the way down to frog. Dynamic movement. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, lower all the way down to frog. Stay here for a moment. And then exhale, plant the hands. Step back to plank pose. Strengthen. You can always take this on your knees. Otherwise, you lift your heels above the toes. You stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stay strong here. All right, left hand to the ground. You can always lower the left knee. Inhale the right arm high for side plank. You're balancing on your left arm. You can always go down to the left elbow as well. Then the right arm reaches up above you. Hold strong. Exhale, return to plank. And we'll switch. Support yourself with your right hand. Inhale the left arm high. Right elbow down or right knee comes down. And then when you feel stable, left arm reaches up above as you strengthen. Breathe. Good. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, shift forward. Knees down or toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Stay here. When you're in up dog or cobra, start to look right and left. Stretching out the core. Loosening up your spine. Good. Exhale, sit back. Lifted child's pose. Travel all the way to the back of your mat. Round yourself. Heels up. Knees up. Just breathe. Look right and left. And then from here, downward facing dog, slide the hands. Take 5 breaths here. Think of straightening those legs if you can. Your heels don't have to touch. If they do, that's great. Keep lengthening. In your down dog, try to lift your kneecaps. Try to engage the quads. And then we'll lift. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the middle of your mat. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. All right, inhale, chair pose. Sit high, or rather sit back and reach the arms high. Be light off your toes. Be heavier on the heels and the outside edges of your feet. On the inhale, stand straight up, give it a rest. Interlace the hands, take a side bend over to the left. Inhale, center. Side bend to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale to the left again. Inhale, center. To the right. Good. Inhale, center. Then exhale, arms back behind you, chair pose. This time, imagine there's a block in between your hands. Sit a bit lower, lift the chest. Try to look for your toes. If you can't see them, shift the shins back. Stay strong, work the triceps, work your glutes, your quads. On the inhale, stand straight up, left knee up, arms overhead. 3-legged mountain pose. So use the balance, use your lower abs to hold you up. On the exhale, Figure 4, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Good, hands to heart space. Just hold your balance for now. And try to breathe into the hip. Find a steady gaze, either on your mat or past your mat in front of you. Good, strong. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Hold it. Then exhale, right back to chair pose, hands back. Sit a bit lower than the first time. Hug your navel in. On an inhale, lift the right knee up to your three-legged mountain pose. Have that 90-degree shape along your right knee and your right calf as you try to zip up the lower abs and you try to spread the left toes so that you can really stabilize yourself. Nice. When you're feeling balanced, we'll go into that figure 4, right ankle over the left thigh. Use your breath to focus, to help you balance. Think of having a straight spine here behind you, long back from the sacrum all the way to the back of the head. Focus and breathe. Nice. On the inhale, get ready. Rise up, right knee up, hold it. Left glute squeezes in, and then exhale right back to chair. Nice work. All right, inhale, lift the heels, lift the arms, floating, float up, and then exhale, crow pose or chaturanga or straight to down dog. If you're gonna take crow, just really shift forward, lightness through the toes. Okay, so take your pick. We'll all meet in down dog. You can add your chaturangas if you want. And then once you're in down dog, we'll take 5 breaths. Listen to your body. Try to refine your down dog more. Maybe you can press into the palms. You can stretch out the underarms more. You can lift the inner arches of your feet. Nice. Slowly lower the left knee down. We'll take a quick intermission here. Lift the right arm high, lift the right leg up. So we've been here before. Extend the right fingertips over your head. On the exhale, right knee, right elbow. Good. Inhale, extend. And exhale, hug it in. Good. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale in. Last one. Exhale in, hold. Good. Inhale, extend. And press to your plank pose. Okay. Once you're near plank, you can lower down to the knees. Otherwise, everyone, let's please lower down to forearm plank. You're so strong today. You can do this. Just keep pressing the glutes low towards the mat. Hold it. And then lower down to the knees. Lift yourself up to your downward facing dog. Elevate the hips. And then we'll take the intermission on the other side. Right knee comes down. Lift the left arm. Lift the left leg. Try to balance. Then when you feel ready, we'll go in. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, extend. Doesn't need to touch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So good, you guys. 3 more. Inhale. Last 2. Exhale, last 1. Inhale, extend. And then lower the hands, lower the knees. We'll take a quick child's pose. Give yourself a break. Catch your breath. Nice. Inhale, rise up, table. Exhale, downward dog. All right, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward, lower the left knee. And then use your hands, rise up. Interlace the hands above you. Try to have your your right foot and your left knee hips with distance. Yes, lift the arms. You gotta interlace the hands, leave the pointer fingers up. And then when you feel ready, you can start to settle into your lunge a little bit deeper. If your knee is feeling too much pressure, tuck the toes or pad your knee with a pillow. Good work, you guys. Keep breathing. And then softly release your hands down to the mat. Walk your hands to the left side rather, while you walk your foot to the right, runner's lunge. Really love this one too on a Friday, just letting your hips open up after sitting a lot. Just breathe. On the inhale, please lift your right arm high. On the exhale, hold on to your left foot, getting into your left quad. Try to point your left toes skyward here if you can. On the exhale, release hands to the ground. Half splits, walk your right foot to the center rather. Frame your right leg with both hands as you strongly flex the right foot. You can keep a bend in this right knee, or you can start to feel what it's like to straighten it. As long as you feel the stretch in the hamstrings, that's what works. And then for this one, I'd like you to please bend and straighten through the elbows. Inhales as you straighten, exhales as you bend. Getting a bit deeper into your hamstring stretch here. All right, softly bend your right knee. Place the right foot on the floor, perpendicular your left shin. So now you're opening up towards the left side. Once you're here, support your right hand with the floor. Take your left fingertips to your ear and then just take a back bend, side bend, twist. Whatever this looks like for you, you're just gonna open up the other way. Good, exhale, release. Tuck the left toes, please, plant the palms. Right leg up, three-legged dog. And then scorpion your leg here, right knee bends. Both arms straight, both shoulders point down, or underarms point down. Just lift that knee as high as you can. If you want, you could flip your dog here, or just stay where you were. Just to flip the dog, let the toes land. Point your hips to the sky, support yourself in that left side plank feeling, and then exhale, down dog. So nice. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, step forward. Right knee comes down, use your hands, reach up. Interlace your hands here. Leave the pointer finger up. Even out those hips. If one is lifted, try to hug it down, and then go in for your back bend / hip flexor stretch. Depending on how balanced you feel, that's how deep you can go. Your back is very strong. Your core is also strong to hold you up like this. Two more breaths. And then exhale, release the hands on the inside of the left foot. Walk your left foot sideways and get into your hips. Inner hips, hip flexors. If your hands are tired, you can make a fist. Just savoring the hip stretch, feeling some release there. Then when you're ready, no need to adjust. Inhale the left arm, take a hold of the right foot now. I like to hold on to the outside, the pinky side, so you can deepen the quad extension. Just breathe here. You can look left, you can look down, somewhere along that line. And then slowly release your back leg and sit the hips back, half splits. Walk your left foot to the center. Frame your left leg with both arms. Flex the toes. Activate through the quad. quads, please. And then when you feel right, you can move the hands closer. We'll do the bend and extend here. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Perhaps you're on your fingertips, blocks. If this doesn't work for you, no worries. Two more. Awesome. Place your left foot on the ground. Then perpendicular your right shin back. Inhale the right arm high and open up into the right side. You can place your right fingertips to your ear and then take any amount of back bend or side bend that feels right to you. Nice. Exhale, release. Good. Plant the palms, tuck the right toes, left leg up. Now look at your hands. Can you flatten them? Turn the fingers out a bit. Straighten out those arms. Bend the right knee and then lift that left knee high. Good. Hold it. Then you're here or you're flipping your dog, letting your right arm be so strong, supporting you here. The right foot is planted, the left toes are planted, not the heel. And then exhale. Nice. Lower down, down dog. So good, you guys. Inhale, lift. Hop to the middle. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Alright, stand up. Rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Then interlace the hands, take the arms in front of you. And start to figure eight your wrists. Stretching it out. Go the other direction. Then when you're ready, let's go ahead and sit down into your chair pose, arms forward this time. Palms face up or palms face each other. Or palms face down or palms face each other, that's what I meant. Good, stay low. On the inhale, stand straight up, open up through the chest, big back bend. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, open up, back bend, stand up. Good, exhale, sit back. Try to anchor your heels down. Last one, inhale. And exhale, sit down, hands to heart. All right, adding on, inhale the left knee up. Hold your balance there. And then taking your figure four, our second visit to this pose, hands to your heart space, hands to your shins, or hands to the ground. If you're feeling strong, you can go into the arm balance. Wherever you are, breathe. Nice. All right. Slowly peel it back. Inhale the left knee high. Arms up. All right, listen carefully. Exhale, warrior three. Left leg back, arms forward. First one of the day here. Let's try to square everything off. If you fall, just come back. It's all good. And then inhale, rise back to chair pose, arms back behind you, give it a rest. On the inhale, stand straight up. Interlace the hands, side bend to the left. Inhale, center to the right. Good, inhale, center. And then exhale, sit down to chair pose. Arms forward now. Exhale all your air. On the inhale, open up. Back bend, but this time lift your heels. On the exhale, sit down. Arms together. Inhale, open up. Lift the heels. Exhale, sit. Last one. And then sit down. All right, arms right knee high. Breathe in. And exhale to your figure four on the right side. Take your variation here, hands to heart, forearms to your shins, and maybe hands to the ground or the arm balance. Center yourself towards the midline. You'll know because you'll be leaning towards the left, but you want to hug it in towards the right. Nice. All right, inhale, slowly rise, right knee up, arms up. On the exhale to your warrior three, slow and steady, arms forward. You can do this. Right leg straight, doesn't have to be high. Good. Hold, breathe. So good, you guys. And then inhale, rise up chair. Exhale, crouch and curl all the way down to the ground. Lift your heels, forehead towards your knees. It's not going to touch. And then we'll just stretch out the back of the neck here, looking right, looking left. For those of you that want a crow pose, it's here. Those of you that want frog pose, take it. We'll all be in frog in 3 breaths. And frog pose, release, good. In frog, open twist left, left arm. Exhale, center, open twist right, right arm lifts. And center, and then lift your hips up, wide-legged forward fold. Let's please point your toes forward, bend your knees a bit, and rest. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, feet together, lower the knees, stand up onto your shins, and rise up onto your shin bones. All right, once you're here, let's take a moment, have a seat so that you can rest for a moment. Hands to the floor, one hand to heart, one hand to belly, or both hands to your thighs, whatever you like. So before we add on, just taking a moment of stillness. And then when you're ready, no rush at all, you can stay as long as you'd like. Rise up to your shins. Take the hands behind you to your sacrum. Strong inhale. On your exhale, camel pose. All right, press the hips forward, support your hands with your glutes, your glutes with your hands, and then press the chest forward, hips forward. Breathe. Slowly release. Have a seat. Rest again. Hands to the floor. One hand to heart, one hand to belly, or hands to your thighs. You can also do elbows overhead if that feels good. All right, next one. Inhale, rise up to your shins. Widen the feet just a little bit. If you have a block, it would be really nice. If not, you don't need it. All right, inhale, lift the left arm. Take the left hand to your sacrum, and then reach the right arm up. All right, that's one layer. Slowly switch. Right hand to the sacrum. Inhale the left arm up. All right, that's another layer. So some of you that have a blocker, you know you can go a bit deeper. The left hand goes to the left heel, right arm up. Make sure the thumb is outside of your feet and rise. Then switch right hand to the outside of your heel and switch. You have to listen to your low back here. If your low back does not like that, please don't do it. You can always support your sacrum. Do the less arched version. All right, so take one more on each side. And from here, we'll sit down, child's pose. Let your forehead rest. Let your back stretch out. Maybe you want to round the spine like cat pose. And then from here, we'll lift up to your dolphin pose. Take your forearms to the mat. You're doing so good. Lift your knees. Straighten out the legs. Think of down dog and forearm plank combined. Nice. Then keep lifting through the quads. Try not to hyperextend your knees. And then if you have more space, walk the feet closer. And then hold that. So be strong. Keep breathing. Looking good. Just stay with it here in Dolphin. And slowly release. Nice work. All right, inhale, sit down to your hips, to your heels, hands behind you. Let's open up through the chest. And then embryo pose around yourself, forehead down. Arms by your sides. So the difference between embryo and child's pose, embryo knees are together, arms by sides. All right, we'll come back to dolphin later, but take the hands to the mat, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step. Rise up, warrior one. Ground the left heel. Lift the arms high. I know if the arms are tired, you can take them by your sides or at your heart space. Also an option to interlace your hands here. All right, hands behind you. Make sure your feet are further apart, hips width. Inhale, lift the chest. Then exhale, humble warrior. Let your chest go over your thighs or to the right side of your inner right knee. The left side of your inner right knee. Humble warrior, hold, breathe. Really strong leg muscles in this pose. And then you'll release to your pyramid. So legs are already as is. Just straighten the right leg. You can walk the feet closer together if you need. And then eventually you can start to yearn your forehead towards your shin in this pose. Just make sure you're not hyperextending your knee joints. Good. If you have a block, place under the left hand. Inhale the right arm high, revolve triangle. You can always have your right hand to your sacrum, to your right hip, or reach it up. Nice. Exhale, right back to pyramid, hands down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. And we'll give it a rest, warrior two. Open up the hips, extend the arms long. Good. This is turning out to be a more power-based class. Hopefully you're still here with me. All right, from here, let's circle the arms back, small circles, just like in the beginning. Spread the toes, try not to back away from the right thigh. And then inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up. On the exhale, extended side angle, feel free to rest your forearm to your thigh. Left arm high. All right, we did a lot of kind of shoulder openings, so right away take your bind, left fingertips, right hip. If you want extra core strength, reach your right arm forward. Let's inhale, let it go, reverse triangle, lift up. On an exhale, try to true triangle pose. Hand to your shin, ankle block, floor, left arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend the right knee. And then on your exhale, bring your hands to hips, turn the toes forward. We'll take a quick chest expansion. Another one I really like for Friday. Exhale, wide legged fold. Interlace the hands behind you. Try not to overdo it in any joints. Stay controlled, stay strong. Hands to hips, rise. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, plank. Step back. All right, from here, left hand down, right arm high. Returning to that side plank. Some of you want to extend the right arm. Others will want to extend the right leg. Turn the zipper forward. Hold. And then exhale. Chaturanga, you can always go down to the knees. Inhale and exhale down. And at any point you need child's pose, take it. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, step forward. Right heel down, rise up, warrior one. Catch your breath. Feel free to widen your feet if you need. For warrior one, just remember that right heel's down. Holding this side, just feel what adjustments you want to make. The arms, hips, legs, placement. And then interlace hands behind you. Stabilize yourself. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, humble warrior to the center. Lower your chest. Lift your hands back and above your back. Refine the pose. Unclench your toes, unclench your jaw. Just breathe. And exhale, hands to the ground to your pyramid pose. If you have blocks, it'll be nice to use here. If you want to tuck the chin into your chest, that's a really nice stretch for the neck. Just make sure you're honoring your body and the depth that you want to fold here. You could be halfway, you can be anywhere you want, or you can try to get forehead towards shin. No pressure. Alright, widen the stance if needed. Right hand block floor. Inhale, left arm, revolve triangle pose. Straighten out both legs if they bent, if you can. Otherwise, your left knee will bend. Not so much the right, the left one. You straighten out that right leg. Keep working, keep breathing. And exhale, bring it down. Nice. Inhale, warrior one. And we'll take it back. Rest, warrior two. Open up. Left side now. Arms open. Stay strong. Chest expansion. And then circle the arms the other way. So likely you went backward, now you're gonna go forward. Just really strengthening the arm muscles with this. Helping your posture. Sit a bit deeper, and then on the inhale, reverse warrior. Good. Exhale, extended side angle. Support your forearm. Take your bind if you want. Right fingertips, left hip. Balance challenge, that left arm will lift. Inhale, reverse triangle. Everything releases. And then exhale, triangle pose. Make the adjustments that you need here. Think of elongating the spine. Doesn't matter about the height or depth. Just think of length. All right, inhale, lift, reverse, warrior. And take your hands to your hips. Let's turn the toes out this time, heels in. For goddess pose, hands to your knees. And just sit a bit low here, feeling out the inner thigh stretch, working on one shoulder, the other. And let's go ahead, star rise, arms out. Exhale, turn the toes forward, forward fold. Let yourself relax. The more you let your head hang heavy here, your shoulders hang heavy, the more relief you can feel. And then hands to hips, rise. Exhale, warrior two, left. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, plank. All right, I think earlier we did left hand, so let's go right hand. Side plank. Then, if you want to lift that leg, if you want to lift the arm, hold, and then slowly bring it down. Chaturanga, down dog, child's pose, whatever you need. We'll meet in a down dog. Alright, from here, let's give it a rest. Lower the knees. Sit down onto your glutes. Upright the chest. Take the hands behind you. Find any amount of chest expansion. You can stay here, just upright. You can go back to the forearms. Make sure you support your head the whole time so your neck does not bend here. You're just strong. Good. And then lift yourself up to a child's pose. Arms forward, rest. Two more breaths in child's pose. Good. Both hands to the right. And then both hands to the left. Inhale, center. You can stay in child's pose if you feel really nourished in that pose. Otherwise, lift up, dolphin, our second round. If you're feeling really adventurous today, you can bring yourself to a wall, dolphin. You can practice your Pincha Mayurasana. You can, let's start, lift the right leg up. You don't have to hop or anything, just stay lifted. It's enough core strength here. Leg switch, release right leg. Inhale the left. Release the toes, lower down. Embryo pose now, rest. Good, have a seat onto your hips, rise up, lift the head. Inhale, open up the arms, big chest expansion, and then we'll take your eagle arms, right arm underneath. Hold on at the hands or your shoulders. Let's round into a tiny little ball while you're sitting on your heels. So just try to stretch the back, try to stretch the traps, anything that you can feel here by doing this pose. You can crunch your core a bit. All right, inhale, release, open. And exhale, left arm underneath. Eagle arms. Good, stretch your back again. Stretch the shoulders, the neck, anything that you feel. Good, inhale, open up, stretch. And then we'll just take a few shoulder circles back. Really releasing. Rise up onto your shins, interlace the hands. And then we'll take the hands to the left side, hip, right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. And then inhale, back bend. Interlace the hands. Switch the thumb that's in front. Hands to the right hip. Left ear, left shoulder. Try to relax. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin to your chest. And then inhale, chest expansion again. Good, exhale. Slide the legs through, have a seat. Such good work. All right, now feet together, knees out wide. Inhale, chest expansion. On your exhale, try to fold forward here, holding on to your ankles, lengthening the spine, stretching out the hips. Inhale, rise. Letter V with the legs. Inhale, reach, bend the knees a bit, up, arms up, and exhale, fold. And try, if you want, you can lower the forearms down. Inhale, lift. This time bring the legs together. Move your seat around. You can bend your knees, you can keep them straight. Inhale. On the exhale, hold on to toes, ankles, soles of the feet. Nice. Inhale, center, rise. Lift your right foot, place it to the left knee. All right, inhale the left arm. Exhale, seated twist, left elbow, right knee. Look to the right. Unwind. Place your left foot on top and pass your right knee. Reach the right arm high. And then into your seated twist, right elbow hugs against your left thigh. Inhale, center. Last thing here, let's lift it up for your boat pose. Maybe you want to straighten out the legs. Breathe. Or peel and bend the knees, peel the chest closer forward. Let's all roll to your back. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll side to side. Plant your feet on the floor. Move your shoulders underneath your back. Fingertips graze your heel on the inhale, lift up, bridge. Exhale, lower. A second one, you can go bridge wheel or stay here, interlace the hands underneath. Exhale, release. Good, hug the knees into your chest. If you were in wheel pose, take your time. Rock side to side. And then from here, we'll take our figure 4 on your back. Right ankle over the left thigh. Slow and steady. Pull yourself closer with your left thigh. Just one more breath. Inhale, legs up to the sky. We'll switch the left ankle over the right thigh here. Keep breathing. Tuck your chin into your chest a bit. Alright, inhale, legs up the wall. Hold on to the thighs, flex and point your toes. And then we'll go for one more hip stretch, then we'll end. Right leg wraps on top of the left. Bend your knees, hold on to your feet for supine cow face pose. Your legs are crossed. Your feet are outside of your hips. Make sure the back, your head, and the sacrum are on the mat. Inhale, lift, switch. Left knee on top of your right knee for your cow face pose. Hold on to your feet. Rest your back fully. Nice. Inhale, unwind. Legs up the wall. We'll do one core strength, lower the legs, 45. Hold. Hug your knees in. And then exhale, supine twist. Knees to the left, easy supine. Just stack your knees, place it to the left, gaze to the right. Then inhale, center, knees to the right, gaze left. Inhale, center, we'll lay down, please. Shavasana. If there's any final poses you wish, you can take it now. Cleansing exhale, let it go. Let yourself get really cozy here. Just breathe. Try to relax. Soften your face. Let a breath of relaxation follow you. These next few moments, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. And then inhale, arms overhead. Hug your knees into your chest. Slowly roll off to your right side. And then all the way up to your seated pose. And take a few neck rolls here. Inhale, arms high. We bow forward, sealing our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Good work, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time for your health, wellness. Please drink lots of water after that class, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much.